With over 52 countries now with confirmed cases of the coronavirus, many people are starting to talk about trip cancellation and making sure that that's part of their travel insurance plans as they go forward. Now, if it's something that people never talked about or thought about before, it is definitely on the minds of travelers now, whether you're traveling in the next few weeks or months. I want to bring some clarity to what that policy is all about. What you need to know about trip cancellation. Trip cancellation has certain criteria that you must meet in order to put in and submit a claim to get back a full refund. For instance, if you're sick, if the person you're traveling with is sick, or any of your immediate families are sick or has died, these are reasons that you can submit a claim for a full refund. If your doctor advises you not to travel at this time, another very good reason. Also, jury duty is also another reason. I have done a video on this previously and I go into a lot more detail, so please go ahead and take a look at that after you finish watching this one. The one big category out there though that is out of our control, and that is travel advisories, and that is a huge one in terms of the reasons why you might want to get trip cancellation, and that has never been more apparent than it is right now, especially with this outbreak of the coronavirus and the uncertainty of which other countries is it going to affect and how they're going to have their other confirmed cases. And there's a lot of nervousness out there. You, as the traveler who are traveling in the next week or coming months, are a little bit nervous. If you haven't purchased trip cancellation right now, the sales are through the roof because people are concerned about it. If they never bought it before, they are looking at it now. But unfortunately, there are a few insurance companies right now who have already implemented that they're not going to be covering any trip cancellation policies that are purchased after a certain date. Don't worry, if you've already purchased travel and trip cancellation insurance prior to that date, don't worry, you're covered, you're fine. If you're watching this video today, March the 6th, 2020, and you know that you've got travel plans in the next while, please get out there and start asking and getting yourself coverage as soon as possible. I just want to get into, as far as travel advisories go, when you go to those government sites, they have 4 categories that they break it into in terms of travel advisories. Exercise normal security precautions. This is the same way that you would be careful at home. So there would be no refund at this point. Exercise a high degree of caution. This area that you're traveling to may require you to be a little bit more cautious, maybe because of the weather, or it could be just some political unrest that's occurring. Under these circumstances, there would also be no refund. Avoid non-essential travel. Now, the government here is recommending that you do not travel to this region unless for essential reasons. And what those are, you'd have to determine them at the time. Now, in this case, there is a refund available if you have trip cancellation. Avoid all travel to this region. Now, this is the government who is warning you against any travel to this region for any reason whatsoever. And so under these circumstances, a refund would be available within your travel insurance policy. I hope that this gives you a little bit more clarification on that trip cancellation policy. But use this as a reference point only. It is intended to evoke those questions in you. So if you have any questions, and I strongly urge that you do, please go ahead and put that in the comment section down below. Reach out to a travel insurance specialist, ask those questions, make sure that you are covered, and I want you to travel with a peace of mind. If you found value in what you heard here today, please pass that on to your friends, your family, your peers. They too can be informed as well. My goal is to get information out to you and to make your travel as stress-free as possible. So thank you so much for coming here each and every week. I really appreciate your presence. But if this is your first time visiting this channel, this is what we do. And so please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button that's down below. However, if this is your week to travel, please exercise extreme caution when you are traveling. Make sure that you're washing your hands and keeping your surfaces clean. And just be a little bit more diligent than maybe that you have been in the past. Just a little bit more exercise, a little bit more caution, that's all. Because the most important thing is that you get home safe and you don't have the coronavirus. Thank you so much again for watching. Always my pleasure. Look forward to seeing you again next week. Adios. Bye-bye.